Alright, so we started the story in the royal palace as we followed Hyle, the 17th prince, kneeling as he faces the king, with people laughing all around him. On the 15th birthday, his father, the king, surprises him by declaring him as an adult and bestowing him his own island. You will go to this island and heal it, the king commands, leaving Hyle in disbelief as Shoyo Reef is a remote place so isolated that not even pirates would venture around it. Although it's more like a colossal rock than an island because there's no trees. As Hyle boards on a boat to the island, we can see that there's so many waves that causes the main character to get stranded halfway because the people that were supposed to bring him to the island got scared of the waves, so they left him and told him to go by himself. Like, just imagine. This leaves him to question his new home. Like, from now on, this is my post, and there is not even a beach. Like, where am I supposed to land? He ponders, realizing that living on this island is pretty much a death sentence. We now see the prince recall what else happens at the palace as Hyle's brothers and sisters begin to mock him, suggesting that the reef is perfect for him because of how talentless he is. Hyle is deeply embarrassed and acknowledges that his poor abilities are the source of his family resentment, as he thinks that I do have poor abilities, but there's a bigger reason why everyone laughs at me, and that's because that everyone is born with a crest, and my brother has the lovely crest like God Swords and King of Magic that has the power befitting of those names compared to his, which is an unknown crest. And no matter what he does, he can't just figure out what it does. So basically, his crest is useless. And because his crest is useless, he is bringing shame to the royal family, which has like the most broken like abilities out there. And he's just like a black sheep. Okay, in this panel, we see the character mustering the courage to question his father. With all due respect, can't you send a representative to govern the reef? Why are you sending me? As the king says, Hyle, this assignment is a word from the oracle, and because of that, you have to go. And we can see with the heavy heart, the main character comes to terms with his fate and realizing that he's being exiled. So making his way to the island, we see the main character having thoughts like, wouldn't it be better just to die for treason? As he reminds himself that it's too soon to die because he's only 15. Determined to survive, Hyle sets his sights on potential landing spots amidst the rocky terrain. I might be able to land there, he hopes, bracing for impact with a burst of wind magic that barely does the job as he manages to land safely due to luck. Wind magic should produce a stronger gust of wind, but for now, let's get my supplies to safety. As Hyle explores further, he stumbles upon a cave, only to confront with a horrifying sight the deceased bodies of past island residents. And shocked, he muttered to himself, there's nowhere else, let's put my supplies in. Seeing this panel that he's very conflicted, but sees a glimmer of hope in his new surrounding as it's very beautiful and is very far away from the capital. If the situation was different, as he stops himself mid-thought and screams, I'm going to survive no matter what. In his newfound isolation, Hyle hopes flicker as he realizes he must rely on his own resourcefulness to survive. He ponders the distant ships passing by, but his choices were limited to seeking help from another foreign vessel. As best pirate ships, the risk of becoming a slave looms as he contemplates his options. But then he remembers that literally nobody comes to this island because of how the waves are so aggressive, how there's no merchant routes or fishing vessels around, and it's too far from land for anyone to be fishing here. This is where the main character realizes that he's stuck there. Because of that, he decides to just start working around the place. He begins to manage the supplies of food and water and thinks that this only will last him for at least 1 month. And with his magic not being a reliable source, he must find a way to collect and store rainwater in barrels and turn to fishing to secure food. Despite the grim circumstances, the main character has another pressing task at hand. The cave that was once littered with the remains of past residents must be cleaned and the bones buried. This is where we see him pull out a mining tool.
In the solitude of his uninhabited island, Heel stumbles upon a surprising revelation. A voice directly inside his head, a voice that offers him a mining tool. Startled, he asks for it to be repeated, and the voice confirms, "Acquired mining tool. Do you want to mine?" Heel, with a resolute, "No doubt about it," accepts the newfound tool, but is curious about the source. He inquires, "Who are you?" The voice, claiming to be the advisor function of the crest Cave King, explains that it is not a living organism, but a part of his inherited crest. The same crest he was born with, but had never encountered before. The advisor function enhances his mining skills and offers support. Heel is still trying to grasp the concept and asks, "Optimizing mining. What does that mean?" The advisor explains that it calculates the most suitable spots for mining, ensuring ease of excavation and preventing cave-ins. With this newfound guidance, Heel begins mining, finding shining white parts on as the most suitable for his purposes. It's almost magical how this support helps him discover the best mining spots. Even in the cave's darkness, he's able to see thanks to the night vision effect provided by his crest. Eager to explore his capabilities further, Heel ponders, "Is the amount I can dig at once increasing?" The advisor function reveals that as his mining skills rank up, the amount he can dig increases. Heel soon finds his saying, "Retrieve 168 rocks." The system explains that the Cave King crest allows him to store what he mines no matter how much, He continues to mine as he still retrieved items, and the system hint that your body will have no effect, and any item can be taken out anytime. This is when he toggles active pickup for every item he mines. He decided to start digging down while confused what a meter is. He soon finds his inventory filled with various materials, including copper and bronze ore, gold ore, silver ore, coal, and limestone. However, what intrigues him most are the magic stones and turtle stones, which enhance magic power and increase lifespan, respectively. Heel reflects on the incredible potential of his Cave King crest and the beauty of his domain, Sheol Reef. The excitement and curiosity over his newfound abilities lead Heel to lose track of time, dancing in joy as he mines deeper into the island. In the blink of an eye, he's reached 30 meters in the cavern he created. His inventory now boasts an array of valuable resources, but the real surprise comes when he decides to test the newfound magic power he's gained. As he attempts to clear the path he's dug with a wind spell, a massive surge of energy is unleashed, causing him to scream in surprise. The advisor reveals that he used 90 magic stones in that one spell, a realization that leaves Heel awestruck. His newfound power transforms him, and a mysterious creature hops onto his shoulder. 3 days after the 17th Prince of the Kingdom of Sanfoles, was assigned, or rather, banished to the mountain of rocks known as the Sheol Reef. In the main chamber, I did a tools check and a food check. Let's start another day of digging. Shell is the slime that was shown on the last panel and now has become a sort of pet. His name is Shell, and he's my first companion. I've read about this. This is a slime. Did he jump out because the wind magic scarred him? There's a Tamale monster found. Tame. The system said tame is a skill that makes monsters follow you, but I've never seen it being used. It doesn't work on hostile monsters, and my kingdom hates monsters anyway. But in this place, there is no one to judge me. To complete the taming process, you need to name him. You're connected to the Sheol Reef. Shell, from now on, you're Shell. Nice to meet you, Shell. Naming complete. Shell is tamed. Obviously, he doesn't understand human words. Now let's keep going. But just having another living being with me makes me feel better. That's what I thought at first. Now Shell was surprisingly smart. Now I can reach it. Thanks, Shell, as we see the main character using the slime pet as a sort of ladder. I can use gestures to tell him what I want, and he can transform into different shapes. Thanks to that, my mining started progressing faster. In these last 3 days, the amount of things I've dug up tripled. I've used about 500 magic stones already. With my powered-up magic, food stopped being an issue. In this panel, we see the main character using the slime as a pillow. A little more to the right. I found around 10 more slime while I was mining. I don't think it will be easy to communicate with them. Shell might be a special one. Whatever, as long as they don't get in the way of my mining. What will I dig tomorrow? Fwaa! Good morning, Shell. Why are you jumping around? Hey, are you all okay? As he found green-skinned goblins near death, washing up on the shore of his island, their boat crashed into the rocks. Generally speaking, goblins and humans are enemies. Most humans are taught to kill goblins on sight, and the opposite is also true. All right, Shell. I wouldn't feel good about leaving them to die either, as we see the main character use recovery magic with ease to help them. For now, their lives aren't in danger. Shell, if there's any change in their condition, let me know. I can use medium magic now, so I think I'll be all right. I'm getting a bit anxious. Let's just mine and calm down. Dig more. Mining sure is nice. Makes me forget everything else. The moment when I check my inventory is so good. Now, what new rocks do I have? I see. The main character gets a shining stone and a misogi stone that lifts all sorts of curses when used. And there's no one here to curse me. Whatever. Finding new stuff feels good. Let's keep digging. Shell, did the goblins wake up? Let go of me, princess. General, please stop. You can't just put your hands on someone else's food. The princess is right. We should discuss it first. Who's there? Says the big goblin, looking like a warrior. Put down your weapon, General. This person saved us, says the princess of the goblins. Princess, I can't. He's dangerous. We speak the same language, the main character thinks. Are they from the Baleon continent too? Wait, I'm not planning on doing anything to you. Stay back, says the warrior goblin. Why would he be laughing at us? That guy looks super dangerous, as the main character thinks. I'm so engrossed in my digging, I'm becoming something not human. Excuse me. You can eat that food. I know. Using super strong wind magic to capture fish with no effort. Let's all eat these fish. I fried them. If you can use magic like that, why didn't you just kill us? General, why are you always so quick to... Before the princess was able to finish her words, she begins to fall. Princess, 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 wake up, princess. The main character questions, are her wounds not completely healed? And then we see the other goblin, the old-looking one, saying no, the princess was cursed with a life-shrinking curse. I'm sorry, General, but the time is coming. We can't let the princess die alone. We also. Yes, we will receive our ancestors' punishment in the other world. Are they going to kill themselves? Wait. The main character says, I think I can cure that. Don't lie, screams the general of goblins. We tried everything. As the main character remembers the stone he just picked up, the misogi stone. I've never used it before, but... Used misogi stone. Her lifespan was shortened too. As he used the turtle stone, which is able to give lifespan. What was that light? The goblin general asks. The misogi stone lifts curses. Stone. Where did you get it? What happened? Ask the princess as she looks healthy, surprising everyone. I thought I was dead. We now see the goblin kneeling, breaking his head on the floor. What did I do to the princess's savior? How do I apologize? Well, come here and eat something. We haven't introduced ourselves yet. Eek, he smashed rock with his head. Goblins are scary. I can't apologize enough. I am General L from the Beldon tribe. I am Rai, the daughter of Rodan, the king of the Beldon tribe. I am Vari, the shaman of the Beldon tribe. I'm Heel, the prince of the kingdom of San Feliz, or I was. Prince, says the general of goblins. I get it. So that's why you can use all that magic. No, that's thanks to the stones we dug up. Never mind that. Why are you here? Our hometown was burned to the ground by orcs. Almost the entire royal family was killed. Only Princess Ree survived. We've been looking for a new place to live for the past year, but no other clan would take us, and humans chased. Us away. We and the other survivors headed towards the new world, but we don't even know if the others are safe. That rundown ship Vari, don't blame L. If we stayed on land, our fate would have been the same. You're right. I'm sorry, Princess. Mr. Heel, thank you very much for saving monsters like us. No, it's fine. I know. I won't live long anyway, says the princess. Still, that pain in my chest is gone. I'm happy just being able to die peacefully. But it's too soon to give up. There are still turtle stones lying dormant underground. We can extend your life as much as we want, as long as we have these. Really, at this rate, if I dig for a week, I think I can live more than a year. I know it's too much to ask, but will you let us dig as well? It's fine. Ah, thank you. Why would you give us something so precious? Don't worry, I dig because I like it, and I'm lonely all by myself. Then we start to see the goblin princess start crying. Thank you, it's really not a big deal. But what now? I have the ice axes, but if they dig somewhere weird, we might have a cave-in. It is possible to grant blessings with a part of your effects to monsters you tame. Attached effects, improved mining skills, experience up, optimized mining. Shall we work together? Feel free to decline. I don't mind working solo and providing you with as many turtle stones as you need. But no, both Vari and I are here to assist you. Yes, we're willing to serve you. However, please consider allowing the princess to join us as well, passionately exclaimed the princess. Princess! The other goblins cried out in confusion. I can't simply stand by and let everyone else work for me. Besides, I want to find a way to repay my debt to Mr. Heel, she continued. Mr. Heel, could you provide me with a new name? She added, her concern palpable. There's no need for her to worry so much, reassured Heel. If she wishes to stop later, that's perfectly fine. How about I name her Rihanna? Rihanna, that's my new name. I promise to dedicate everything to you. Once roles were established, they ventured back underground after their meal. Heel was eager to return to mining, but was curious about the newfound enthusiasm. It was in my inventory. They don't possess night vision, so I created a shining stone torch. I'll guide you while we dig, Heel explained. The cave appeared luminous in certain areas. It's beautiful, remarked one of the goblins. Indeed, these are the areas that are safe to strike. I'll demonstrate, Heel said. Astonishingly, Heel displayed incredible strength, easily pulverizing rocks with a single blow, leaving everyone astounded. Just remember, it won't be automatically collected. Shell, can you provide instructions to the other slime? Heel asked. Very well. Just give it a shot. Practice makes perfect. From that day onwards, the cave became significantly more vibrant.
Alright guys, so we're going to end the video here. Make sure you guys comment below if you want for a part 2 and subscribe so you can get notified when I drop another video today or tomorrow. I'm not sure when, but I already know I made the video. So the more you guys comment, the more I'm going to feel like dropping. So yeah, have a good day. See you guys later. Thank you for watching. Peace.